What's up, fam? Welcome back to Dad Duty Gaming. We just finished up mining I don't know if you can barely call it mining. We just did another round of panning there with the hog mat cleanout. Hope you don't mind that I did a round without you guys there. But we are off because it's time for an upgrade. We're gonna go grab at least the hog pan with pump. And pump, probably a generator, and we'll see what else we can afford. I would love to rent the excavator, because my plan is to go straight to renting the large one, and hopefully we can get enough in a day to buy it. I don't know if it's going to work out for us this time. It has before, but every round's a little different. And we'll have to see how much money we've got. We might have to do another day or possibly two. No, probably we'll do one day. We'll do one day with the hog pan before we can afford to pick up the excavator. Because with that, we've got to buy the mobile wash plant as well. So a little bit more to buy. Hopefully we can pick up that mobile wash plant right now, and we'll go from there. But right now we are ultimately heading to the blacksmith. We might stop off at the what is it, the machine yard, check out what the rental price is, just so that we know if we're gonna have enough after we buy the other things that we need. So let's hammer the brakes, wait for the loading to stop, and go check those prices real quick. I thought it was about $6,000 to rent. Let's see here. Oh, that's not bad at all. $2,500. We might be able to completely skip the hog pan with pump. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's go cash out our gold, and we'll see where we're at. Because we are still going to have to pay old Arnold a share. So we're gonna lose I think it's 30%. I hope I'm exaggerating, but I'm pretty sure it is. But let's stop here, lights. And yes, I know there's a story here. There's actually several. Oof. Okay, we can only afford to do an ounce. And I don't remember where they all are offhand. I think there was one. Maybe? Nope, further away. It's in the building, and we need to glitch in. I have no idea what's going on. It's in the river back there. The sad part is I know there's a couple of them around here, and I can't even find one of them. Let's see here. I think there was it like back on the trails? Maybe. Okay, so we got our whopping 1 ounce here. Now, the crummy part about not having any money is that we need to go sell this quick so then we can come back and smelt the rest. Kind of blows. That's why it's nice to keep some cash on hand. But ultimately, once we have that magnetite, I think I mentioned in the last episode, but in case you missed it, we can use that to upgrade the blacksmith's equipment. with the upgraded equipment, he can smelt it faster. He or she can smelt it faster. We lose less gold. And... what is it? Faster, lose less gold. Oh yeah, and it can cost us less too. I think there was a fourth one as well. But... I might just be forgetting. Alright. We're going to pop back to the blacksmith. I'm going to get the rest of this smelted up. And I'll bring you guys back when we are making our stop right here. Found it, guys. It's under the bench. Right in front of her face. How did we miss that? Had to pop back for one more round of smelting because we had about 2.5 ounces or so that didn't fit in the last one. And we actually found one more story. I don't remember if there's any more here, but I'll let you know if we find them. Okay, so I was thinking about it, guys. We've got 18k right now after we sold all of our other gold. And I don't think we're going to go straight to the mobile wash plant. First off, 5.5k. But with that, we need the mobile water tank. Once old Arnold takes his cut, I really don't see us having enough. So, what we're going to have to do is at least one day of digging out the gold by hand. I always prefer the electric pump and the mobile generator. I don't know that it's the best route. It certainly costs a lot more, but I feel like we can use it a little bit better down the road. I might be wrong on that. I mean, certainly saving any money we can is probably the better route, but I don't know. Don't necessarily do what I do. Learn from my mistakes or something like that. Alright, so we got our large intake hose. We've got our hose to go to the dealy bopper. Let's grab... We're going to want one of these later. And I kind of want 2 more of those now, because I would love if we can go straight to using the magnetite separator and gold nuggetator. I don't know what it's called, but I do know I want it. And for that, we need this. Well, we don't need it, but this will make it easier, because then we won't need to be taking our cord from one to the other. And actually, those are around here somewhere. Where's the wavetable? Right here. Both these guys. Ugh. That is going to set us back a lot. And I gotta be careful, because I really don't want to go negative. But I do want a lot of things. Ugh. Ugh. The sad part is that's not everything we need. We still need a water filter for the input. Otherwise, we're going to damage our water pump. So let me perfectly stack all of this stuff in here. Look at that. So I was going through getting everything set up, and I know there's a couple things I forgot, but I feel like I forgot more than I thought I did. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I realized I forgot another big red hose here to connect to our splitter. But it also looks like I forgot to pick up 2 more of these small cables. So I guess rather than go back to town, I'm just going to have to deal with switching it in between them. Not thrilled about that, but it is what it is. Because, yeah, like I said, I don't really want to go back to town any more than we have to. So we'll just deal with switching that out as we need. And for the time being, gonna focus on keeping this full of dirt. What I'm gonna do for a little bit here is run this to the water pump and not the generator. And I'll fill up the buckets for a bit here yet, but then I think I might end up just digging, like I was saying. I don't usually like to, because then we're in a hole. But if we're just going to leave it on and literally just dig, might not be a terrible option. I'll set up the generator over here. I would usually set it right on the edge so that it's super handy, but to try and keep the noise to a minimum for you guys, put it a little further away. But let's make sure we got everything set up. Give this guy a test fire. And we don't have water. Why? We have water here. Oh, you know what? We gotta turn this on. There we go. Perfect. Now, we can just turn off our generator. Cuts the water. Turn it on. We have water again. We don't need to keep turning both of them on and off. But I'm going to get back to digging this out. Okay, so time to clean out these mats real quick. We got super lucky with a bunch of the nuggets we found. Back up to 10 ounces. Unfortunately, we have no cash left to really process that, but hopefully the clean out is kind to us here, and you know, we can keep that going. I mean, we got plenty of fuel to keep at this for a while, and that's my goal. Because, yeah, we have a bunch of other things to get. Mobile wash plant for sure. Probably. Unless if we decide to take out a loan and go straight to the that other guy. The tier 3. But I don't think that's going to be in the cards for us yet. Because that gets to be super expensive. Like, we're talking a couple $100,000. Shoot, too much. So, I think we're going to be holding off on that for a bit. And these are in the back. And that one... Okay, and let's do this to save us that headache in a minute. Okay. We gotta do the same thing with the power cord. Maybe I will go back to town sooner. Okay, it's not pretty, but it works. Alright, so we turn this guy on. Grab our bucket. And we're going to bring it over here. First up, we drop it in here. You really don't want to do more than 24%, at least not if you're on any kind of decent dirt, because 24% in here should be a pretty full bucket of gold. Why is that not doing anything? Because we don't have water. Crap, because we have our only small electric. We have to go back. I swear we had more. But I did also come barreling in and drive over the top, so I may have flung them. Or we could have lost them on the road. Who knows? It's a mystery. In any case, we gotta go get more. We'll smelt the gold up too. And be right back. Alright, so while we're back over here smelting up the rest of our gold, a couple things about the blacksmith. First off, it takes about 15 minutes by default to smelt up to 18 ounces. You can do 20 ounces, you only get 18 because you lose 2. It takes 15 minutes. As you can see here, it's 0 to 9 hours at this point. It's actually 9 minutes. You can sell magnetite. You can sell gold ore for peanuts on the dollar. And then you can upgrade it. You can upgrade the time, which is reducing it. You can reduce the cost that it takes for them to smelt it, because in addition to losing gold, you have to pay them and waste your time. And then you can also increase the maximum amount of gold that they can smelt at a time. So I'm not sure how that impacts the time it takes. I'm guessing the more you're smelting, the longer it takes. We'll have to figure that out though. Okay, now that we've got a little coin in our pocket, let's fix that problem that we made earlier. Pick up another one of these large hoses. And we needed 2 more of these guys. We might have run out of slots before. That might be what threw us off. But is there anything else? More buckets? No. More buckets? No. I'll grab a light. No. Yes. Yes. Then we need another one of these guys. Anything else that we need for now? Anything at all? No. Later. Let's grab a spare tire. So let's grab this guy here, which is pretty expensive for a tire if you ask me. We also need a jack with that. And do we get a battery? I don't know if that one has a specific truck battery. I think they all just use the same one. I'm gonna roll the dice, even though that's probably the one that will go the first from leaving the lights on. Yeah, forget it. Okay. Okay, back to fixing our initial error. We got those actually plugged in now. We got this big hose here. We're gonna run this from here over to here. We have 2 small hose connectors and only 1 large one as far as the output goes. So we got that set up. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna wind these up in a hot second. But for now, that'll be fine. Gonna hook this guy up here again and throw that on there. Walk these back. If you don't know, you can right click and it will wind them up. I'm not sure if it actually gives you additional length, but by doing that, you can make your cords look a lot nicer because it pulls it straight, gets some of the kinks out. And like I said, seemingly gives you some extra distance that you can cover, but I haven't really done extensive testing on that, so I could be wrong. It's been known to happen. Shoot! We had that running the whole time. Alright, not the end of the world, we'll survive. And now, at least we should be ready to run that pay. Oh, Interesting. This isn't actually giving us any real magnetite. Very interesting. Oh, no. Okay, alright. Give us a little. Give us a little. Not much. So, like I said, one bucket, 25% in here gives us basically one full bucket of gold. Gives us half of the wash table. Or wave table. Sorry, not wash table. Wave table. But I don't personally like switching it out halfway through, so I usually just do one bucket at a time. I got a couple ounces out of that. Or, 1.6. Better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. Or something like that. Alright, is there anything else that I need to set up right now? No. Why do we have an extra cable? For the light. That's right. That's right. Okay. So, time to get back at it. Alright, so we got 3 buckets to clean out, and let's get these going. I wanted to test pulling from the middle over there a little bit, just to see if any of the buckets have a significantly higher payout, though probably should have kept that separate if that was the goal, because I have no idea which one it would be. And I'm just going to mix them all together in the end anyway. So, kind of a failed experiment. But we'll still see how it goes. And, yeah. See if we can't rack up a bit more gold. We'll double check where we're at on the leaderboard. And I think we're going to call it after that. Next up, we'll take whatever we get here. Get the mobile wash plant. And we should be ready to go with renting the mobile excavator. The mobile excavator. I would sure hope so. The large excavator. And, yeah. Like I said, hopefully then we can get enough to buy it the next day. One thing to keep in mind is that the generators only output so much power. I can't run both of these two at the same time. So we gotta turn this guy on, wait for drop below 50%, and then we can drop that next bucket in. A little annoying, but once we have the large generator, shouldn't really be much of an issue. So, almost there. I like doing it this way because then, at the end, we just get the gold output all in one go, which doesn't look like it's going to be terribly impressive, but we do still have a ways to chew through this. We might get another, I don't know, 3 or 4 ounces if we're lucky. About 5.5 total. Not great. Really not what I was hoping for. Because I think we'd be getting about, well, I guess it was about 1.5 ounces previously from our other cleanouts. So I guess we're about on par with those. In any case, gonna call it for tonight. Might end up needing to do a little bit more mining between now and the next one, just to make sure that we have enough, because with the wash plant being as much as it is, it'd leave us real tight. So probably do another couple clean outs, and yeah, check us out next time. For now, take it easy and see you in the next one.